The mission of our company is actually quite simple. We exist to facilitate the American dream. We exist to enable people to buy that most important thing in their lives, which is their home.
It's about the culture, what makes us so successful. A lot of companies talk about culture, they talk about their family, but I truly do believe we're unique in the fact that we live it and we breathe it every day.
The thing that makes us different is that we do care, that we're going to do our best to provide the broker with an experience here that's superior to an experience that they could get anywhere else.
We're very fortunate in that we have 7 former CEOs and presidents within the organization that are key aspects of everything we do. Roughly 600 out of the 1,500 people within the organization have followed one of us here. We view them as family. We view that we have a responsibility to them and their families.
This is a very difficult business, a very difficult environment we're in right now. We are here to support the brokers from the very first time they call in to the end of their most recent transaction. It is our mission in life to make sure that we become their partners. And to become their partners, we have to treat them as though they are part of the family also.
Brokers and bankers out there, they have a whole lot of choices, not nearly as many as they did prior to the crisis back in the 2000s. But we feel that it's a privilege and we have to earn their business every day. Rather than send their loan just to a vanilla company out there that offers the same products that we have to offer, it's the passion, it's the motivation, it's the people behind the scenes that work every single day to make our broker and banker partners look as great as possible in front of their customers, because that's our job.
This is about having the right place for all of us to come to work in the morning to think we've really accomplished something when we go home in the evening.
At the end of the day, we go home every day thinking about how to improve upon this process. We come in every morning thinking about the importance of home ownership, and somewhere between those two extremes is the magic of what we try to accomplish.
We still love the business. Even after 20 plus years, we still have the passion and desire to fulfill the American dream, which is what we do every day. Everybody within the organization, no matter whether you're in accounting or post-closing or underwriting, wherever the case may be, you play a part in fulfilling the American dream. We're looking for associates that have the right attitude, that understand that customer service internally, how you treat each other, is just as important.
There are so many reasons why it's important that who we are is reflected by the people that work for us, and that we attract that same caliber of person.
We are looking for career-oriented people, ones that want to be part of a team.
I think that anyone would want to work for our organization for a lot of reasons. One of those reasons is our entrepreneurial spirit. Being entrepreneurial allows us the ability to be flexible. It allows us the ability to treat everyone like family rather than just having a corporate mindset. And I think we can really provide a home for individuals that really want a long-term job.
The overachievers find a home here. Little by little, our team has become almost exclusively overachievers.
I wake up every morning with the desire to win the day, and here I have the ability to do that. I'm actually able to fulfill my needs in terms of being able to pursue excellence. I feel like you've done something to win every day. The most succinct thing I can say is that this was the best decision of my life to come here.
REMN offers renovation training every week. I don't know of any other wholesale lender that's willing to do that.
I've been with REMN Wholesale for a total of 7 years, and it really is just a great place to work. I mean, we have fun, but we always get the job done. I have a lot of great friends here.
I love this group of people. I don't want to work with any other group of people. What we do here every day, what we actually stand for every day with our level of customer service in a crazy kind of busy way, it's fun, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
When we have openings within the organization, we make those openings available to everyone within the organization. If someone wants to learn HR, or wants to be in accounting, or wants to be in the capital markets side, when an opening becomes available, we offer that opportunity to everyone within the organization.
I started working for REMN Wholesale about 5 years ago. I actually started here as an assistant to the sales department. And in that 5 years, I've really grown with the company and learned a lot about our industry. And I now have the privilege of running our marketing department for REMN Wholesale. And because of that passion, it keeps you excited every day that you come into work.
This is a big machine. You know, a lot of people realize that, we can have that little personal touch with REMN, but they don't realize how much goes into each and every single loan here, all the different people that are at play.
We have over 600 of our associates out of the 1,400 that have been with us for longer than 10 years because they know beyond a shadow of a doubt that we have their best interest at heart.
I think that the opportunity that we provide people here would appeal to young people. It is a dynamic, interesting business. It certainly changes every day whether we like it or not.
So if someone's looking for a home and looking for an organization that they can really make a career, I think this is the right place to be.
The value that we place on our salespeople, their opinion counts. We listen to them every step of the way because they know their job, they know their business much better than we do.
Everybody as part of the senior management team has either originated, been an AE, been a loan officer or something along the way in their career. So we truly do understand what it takes.
We have on my team, we have a diverse group. People that have been in the business for 20 years. I have people that have been in the business for only a couple, but they're all hardworking people and they're all eager to help each other out. We're looking for hardworking people that work just like us and just like all the rest of my team.
I will tell any other AE the reason you'd want to work here is questions don't go unanswered. If there is something that is urgent, you're able to elevate it pretty quickly.
Through good training and also having brokers that really know what they're doing, they're processing. I've had files, about 90% of my files have been approved and closed in the last quarter, which I'm proud of because that means I'm closing really good files.
The support I get here, and it's been from day one. Any department, from secondary to underwriting to TILA to our opening department, and of course the closing department is incredibly impressive.
There's such a structure that exists here that even when you have a major issue, you follow. Put one foot in front of the other and you will get to, at some point, the resolution.
One of the things that I personally love about working here is the ability to think, the ability to make common sense decisions, and the ability to fight for a good loan.
Renovation loans is a good example. Many companies are out there pitching renovation, FHA 203Ks or Fannie Mae Home Style. We get it right.
I am the renovation lending specialist, and in my opinion, if it's a reno loan and it needs to be done, I'm there to help facilitate and make that absolutely happen. There's nothing too big or too small. I tell this to the AEs all the time. If they want to do one-on-one training for 2 people, I have the hour to give them.
When you're somebody who takes a lot of pride in your work and excels at everything you do, and exceeds expectations on a regular basis, when you finally find a team of people where that's the cultural norm, the last thing you would ever want to do is leave.
At other lenders in my previous life, I would beg people, please don't make me a liar. When I say that we care about service, let's make sure that that's actually what we care about. Let's actually show these accounts that their loans, these individual families, that we're here to help them every day. That is so true here that I feel nothing but at home.
As a marketing coordinator for REMN Wholesale, my job is really to make our sales team look good to the public. So we really just try to saturate the industry with our name as much as we possibly can, so that that name recognition can just be the gateway for an AE to take and start a conversation. When thinking of REMN Wholesale, I think everybody that knows our name knows that we're not just the fastest in the business, but we're the people you want to work with, because we're not just a big bank. We're people, and we'll talk to you, we will communicate with you, and we'll help you get through every step of the loan process.
I believe the broker community really knows what kind of service levels they are going to get from us. I don't think there is any question that we do provide the best service.
The broker's experience with us is defined by two main things. One is this general speed, and the second would be how well do we handle the problems that invariably crop up. And as long as we're focusing on those two things, we're keeping the broker experience optimized.
REMN's same-day turn time is incredibly important, not just to be able to tell people that you're approved, because obviously it does make us look good, but to be able to address issues that are going to come up if they're not approvable initially.
I spent the first 10 years or so of my career in the mortgage industry as a loan officer that operated in a small brokerage. There were wholesalers that were always just at 7-day turn time all the time, or they're always at 10-day turn time, and I always thought to myself, if you can keep your turn time at 7 days consistently, why can't you keep it at 1 day consistently?
The reason why I love dealing with REMN is because of their quick turn times, and when I submit a loan, I always know what's going on. So when I know when I'm taking the application and I tell my client the process is going to go smoothly, I think of REMN.
Brokers and bankers out there, they have a whole lot of choices. We feel that it's a privilege and we have to earn their business every day.
Underwriting a file these days or originating a file these days, no matter how clean the borrower looks from day one, would almost be the equivalent of having a home inspection done the day after a hurricane hits. There's no possibility that there aren't going to be issues that occur on files. REMN acknowledges the reality of the situation and has put all of their resources into creating a model which can help the broker navigate through the issues.
There isn't a place that you can go to that has the ability to service your loan at the level that we do, that also has the capacity to treat your loan as if it's something important to them.
All my borrowers to me are like family. I treat them like family, and I want my lender to treat them like family. And with REMN, I really feel that I get that.
Each and every single loan here for us is personal because we have the mentality that each of our originators is a partner. Not just a customer, but an actual partner. And it's through that spirit of partnership that we're able to give such an excellent level of service, because it's truly important to us to service them.
At the end of the day, they close my loans in a timely manner, and my borrowers are happy, and that makes me happy.
REMN Wholesale makes my company a better company. This place to me does not feel like a lender partner. This place to me feels almost like a place that I work. This feels like an extension of my own company.
The thing that makes us different is, in its simplest form, that we do care. We're going to do our best to provide the broker with an experience here that's superior to an experience that they could get anywhere else.
It's time that we train a new generation of folks who can fulfill the needs of our customer base going forward.
As a company, we've always pushed training and education very heavily, heavier than I've ever seen in an organization, for the sole reason that we recognize that it's important. Every employee we hire, we care about. We want to make sure that they're successful. So the training is a big part of that.
I have been with the company for well over 10 years, and I like to think that I know my stuff, but I'm the first one to say I learn at least one new thing every single day.
The fact that we're never not involved in some kind of ongoing education for not only us as AEs or staff here, but that we put it out to our broker community, it's extremely helpful.
If a young person comes here, they want to see that there's not a glass ceiling, that the opportunities are endless, that if they really make a commitment in time and effort and educate themselves and take advantage of the opportunities that are presented in this company, both in a knowledge base from those who have been here for quite some time and in terms of the educational opportunities that we give people, that there is an unlimited amount of opportunity here.
We believe in plenty of marketing, but also training, and both of those are connected. When we do any type of marketing campaign or any type of training, it's all about the support of our employees. So part of the training that we have is, a lot of it's internal to make sure our people are trained very well, but it's also external as well.
REMN Wholesale really prides itself on educating our brokers. It's extremely important because we know that we're only as successful as our broker partners and banker partners. We work hard to build our education platform, provide training materials. We're constantly improving our training department so that we can give brokers and bankers the tools that they need to succeed.
We are truly one of the few lenders in the industry that are looking to the broker to train them. We're looking to partner with them and train them, because you can teach them something valuable, something that expands their source of business, so we become a top choice for them.
It's about training them on current events. It's about making their job easier and allowing them to go out there and sell to their referral sources even more so. So it helps them, and we get great feedback.
Training is something that I take very seriously and is a big part of my company. You just have to these days. It's the reality of the business. So REMN's resources in that regard are tremendous.
We're always going to try to give our brokers everything that we've got in terms of how we can explain things the best way possible. I want to make sure that people can grab onto the information in small bites so that they can retain a lot more of the information at a given point in time, so that the process doesn't have to be as scary.
It's not good enough for my reps to be trained and well-versed in the industry and the industry changes. If my broker partners are out there and they can't communicate properly the changes and the correct information to their referral sources, then that's not me doing my job.
We've invested a tremendous amount of time, money, and effort in both an internal training staff to make sure that everyone here understands what we're trying to accomplish. We've spent an incredible amount of time and effort trying to train the brokers because they can't do it by themselves. This is a very collaborative, effort to be a mortgage banker these days.